Hello everybody, as you know, I'm Ahlam Ali and I am going to be showing you how to use that particular immunity boosting tonic that I had given you the recipe for in one of my earlier episodes. So here it is. This is an absolutely brilliant thing to have in the house to completely immunize yourself as much as possible, as much as scientifically possible, against all the viruses and ghouls that are going around, especially viruses. Okay, so basically everything that I've got here is actually really good for you for different things. So there's, let me take you through the ingredients. So here I've got the paste. I've got oat milk here. You can use any milk you like, and ideally non-dairy, because as we all know, non-dairy, well, cow's milk actually causes a lot of phlegm, congestion. That is exactly what we want to avoid at this moment in time and ongoing, ideally. Then I've got some oats. Now these are jumbo oats and they're steel cut. So what that means is you're not going to be using something like Quaker oats, which is the instant oats. That's the worst type that you can use, only because this has way more fiber, it's less processed, it means you're going to go really well as well, and it's just way more beneficial because it's less processed and therefore less of the goodness and fiber has been processed out of this. Always remember, go for the most natural option that you can find on the market. I've got some blueberries here, and I've got pistachios, as you can see here, sorry. And I've got some hazelnuts, my favorite ingredient in anything. And here comes the surprise one. Before that, I should tell you I've got some cinnamon. I've got some tulsi leaves, holy basil. And the surprise ingredient is, let's just shock you all, is red chillies. Now, this is not porridge as you know it. It may be, for some people, that this is just not right, the chilies. You can switch it up with either maple syrup or honey and leave out the chilies altogether. The reason for the chilies, obviously, as we all know, is the high content of vitamin C that really helps boost your immunity to another level altogether. So with this particular recipe, I'm going to be using Himalayan salt and make this into a savory porridge. So it's actually like a soup, broth, savory, sort of superfood for you. So that's the best thing to do at this stage. However, the variation could be anything you like. Leave out the salt and the chilies and add honey or maple syrup. If you are using honey, please make sure that it's actually sourced from a very ethical source, just because we want to harm animals and bees and nature as less as possible, right? So here goes. Obviously I need some more of this. I take it every day for breakfast if I can, and then sometimes I'll just have the paste at night on its own with a little bit of honey. So initially what we're going to get started with is the milk. I put it all in a pan, and this is 8 tablespoons of jumbo cut oats. So I'll put that in. And I'm just going to make sure I put it on the stove and let it cook for about 5 minutes or until it's just thickened. Hi there. Okay, so we've got our porridge here, beautifully thick and ready to go. So what I'm going to do is pour it into an earthen pot, only because I just like the feel of being close to nature. You can use any bowl you like, and at this stage this is literally the base for anything you want to put in here. this is the stage that you decide whether you want to have it sweet or savory. So this is what it looks like right now. I am going to add half a tablespoon of my turmeric mixture and mix it well. So it goes a nice bright yellow color, and that's when you know all the goodness is in there. Please do check out my recipe for actually making this immunity boosting paste. Now you know this is really loaded. It's beautifully yellow, as you can see. Oop. And yep, this is what it looks like. At this stage you can add pretty much anything you like. I'm going to be adding, I've added the salt to the cooking, so I'm going to now make it look really pretty so that everybody in the house actually wants to eat it. So here goes. I'm going to layer it with some figs in the center. Use your favorite nuts. Use whatever you like. I'm going to put in a few of the berries, a few of the nuts. I will show you in a minute what this looks like. Please don't worry. Now these are all superfoods. Nuts, you know, are good fats. They're really good for you. So include them and make sure you pre-soak your nuts always. Do you know why you need to do that? Because you need to activate your nuts to be able for your body to actually assimilate the nuts better. So this is what it looks like at the moment. I'm going to show you in a minute. And then I'm putting in the chilies. Be very careful with the chilies. Obviously, when you're giving it to your kids, add the honey rather than the chilies or the maple syrup. Yeah, obviously. Okay, now this is looking good. I want you to have a look. And these are the tulsi leaves that I use. And they absolutely change the flavor completely, lift it totally. Well, all the superfoods here do. So here you go. Let me bring you closer to it. This is what it looks like. So that's it. All I need you guys to do is get cracking and tell us what you think. Enjoyed it? Let us know.